Why isn't the captions up? There they are. So, got some good news, everybody. I have a hat. Okay, that's not like super good news. Super good news is I have found a way to stream from my Vita. It's not the best, and you might actually hear some line noise, which I've done my best, but it has to do with the USB not having a shield on it. I don't have any ferrite beads, and yeah. Since basically the Vita wasn't made to do streaming, and I'm forcing it to do streaming, it's doing its best. Okay, glitch hand. Why you, come on, hand, work with me. Yeah, the hat kind of covers my eyes. I gotta fix the hat. I didn't make the hat. I just kind of grabbed it from like this free, like, Miku resource thing and then just stuck it on my head. As best I could. Like, not even the floppy bridge, this part. The bridge of the hat works. My hand doesn't work. Works properly. It's supposed to be flopping a little bit more, like only on like the edges, but I guess I gotta redo the weighting. Since it was Miku Dance, I had to redo the bones and everything else and the weighting and all that, so I really haven't done much weight painting in my life. Which I should fix. Other things you should note, I have a new outfit. It's supposed to be like this, long coat kind of thing, and I just stuck a shirt under it. It goes with my hat. I'm wearing my hat for a specific reason. And that reason is April 30th. The evening of April 30th. All of you are resourceful, so I'll let you find out what April 30th means. Without much ado, let's get to the fishing! Damn it, did I just not, like, fix this? Oh, it's on the 16 button. Never, you know what? Screw it. Screw it! Let's start the game. That's what you're here for. I have not played this game at all. I only just got it to see, like, to see the streaming. And that is it. So here I am, standing in front of this old fishing cabin. My god, Shun returns. My dad's favorite hideaway by the lake. Alright, I'll get a normal voice for whoever this is. He used to bring me here pretty often for vacations. The place means a lot to me. It's packed with memories of good times Dad and I spent together. The last time I was here? I would have still been just a kid. That was more than 20 years ago now. But there's a very important reason that brought me back here now. I should also mention that I am on a time limit, like, as long as the Vita battery can hold out, because it's not charging at this moment either. And I don't have a cord that can actually charge from my computer, even though it's on a powered USB hub. It's simple, really. I want to live up to my dad's legacy. I want to prove I'm as good a fisherman as he was. That's why I came here again after all these years. Stepping through the door of the cabin, I was surrounded by dust and musty odors. So I guess the whole visual novel thing was like before, Road Trip. It's not a surprise. No one has used this in years. I headed straight to Dad's study. That's where they should be. The notes Dad left. He kept meticulous records of all the fish he caught. The notes are proof of how much he loved fishing and how good he was at it. I found his notes right away. Sorry, just checking something. They were sitting right on his old desk, just where they've always been. Did I mention I'm playing this with a Wii Classic controller? I had to do that because if I move the Vita around too much, it disconnects the streaming. Cause the port. Apparently, micro USB ports are garbage. Especially Sony's. Like, I can't charge my PS4 controller with the USB port anymore. I had to find one of them dock things that I could do it from the bottom. Like, they were waiting for me. I'm going to refer to his notes and try to match my dad's achievements as a fisherman. I decided that's going to be my way of following his footsteps. For me, the contents of these notes represent my dad and set the standard I want to live up to. By following in his footsteps, maybe I can become a great guy like him, although I'm not a guy. But I guess they assumed a male player, which you should never do if it's a you are the character. You should always have a gender-neutral character if you are the character. Otherwise, if you write in your description, say you are Biff Stan the Barbarian who has to save his homeland. Not like you are a barbarian that has to save your homeland. It's like, no, I'm not a dude barbarian. Hell, I'm not even a barbarian, but let's not even go there. I mean, just always refer to the main character as they, and just like have a character that's just, you know, kind of nondescript. Like, you could just go either way with the character. Like, that's all you have to do. It's not hard. Unless, you know, like I said, it's a very specific Biff Stan the Barbarian, or Sheila the Archmage of Valadoran, or, you know, a specific character in mind. But for you characters, yeah, definitely always make them either way. The next morning, I gathered up the fishing gear around the cabin and headed to the lake to catch my first fish. All I had was a stick and some yarn. And my trusty pet worm. My quest to follow my dad's footsteps has begun! You'll notice in this view I'm kind of facing up, like under the hat, just so you can see my eyes. I might actually just turn the hat to the side. You can see, like, from the side that it kind of flops up. I'll just be a punk witch, wizard, magician, sprout. Alright, it is my trusty pet worm. And I need to catch a bluegill. Alright, which is the X button? Oh, it's the bottom one. I forget this is a PlayStation controller. It's X, O, triangle, square, counterclockwise. Oh, I redid all the buttons too. Yes, I would. I have no idea why it's glitching out like that. I'll read them fast. Move left and right. Move the casting point. Use the L button to move left. R to move right. Rod controls lure in the direction you'd like to cast. O to cast the rod. Square to select the to tackle. And touching. I don't see why it says not applicable for a PlayStation Vita TV system, because a Vita TV system actually does have touch control emulation. Alright, this is like the other time. I can go left and right. Move your lure and feed? Okay. Fast reeling, medium reeling, slow reeling, retrieve lure. Okay, so slow, medium, fast. Yeah, I don't know why can you see that it's glitching out? I don't know why, because it's not doing it on the Vita. It might just be a stream thing. Am I doing it right? Okay, got that. Fucking push the up button and then follow the on-screen instructions to fight the fish. Hooking and rod can... Is there a difference? Okay, I see the difference. This is vastly different than the last game, which was just press R. Press R or press R2. That was shit casting. Come on, fish. medium. Got a B rank. I'm going to keep notes on my fishing endeavors, just like Dad did. My dad took handwritten notes, but I'm going to keep things simple by doing it on my computer. I like that the laptop actually looks like a laptop that you would actually buy. Like, some of the laptops I see in things just kind of look like the trackpads look all weird, the keyboards are all weird, and it's like, that's not any laptop I've seen. I'm gonna just simply do it on my computer, you know, dragging it down to the lake. So if it falls in the lake, well, whoops. That will be a lot more convenient. But it's been a long time since I even picked up a fishing rod. I had totally forgotten the thrill of matching wits with a cunning fish. The cunningest of fish. But now it's all coming back to me in a rush. Yes, that proves fishing is in my blood. Proof I am truly my father's son. There's a gene for fishing. I got the gene. I was bitten by a fish when I was little. And as I lay dying, I drank the blood of that fish, and now fishing is in my blood. I'm from Innsmouth. Oh, you can also notice on my model I closed my mouth so you no longer see my little tooth sticking through my lips. Because that was kind of bothering me. I also removed the outline on my teeths. So they don't look kind of weird. And I also changed around some of my expressions so my jaw no longer clips through the bottom of my mouth. So wait, maybe he didn't get bit by a fish and then like had to drink fish blood to. Maybe his father was from Innsmouth. His father was a shark. That's why fishing is in his blood. Or wait, no, his mom was an anglerfish. And his dad was a human. And he's half anglerfish. Which kind of means that he kind of sucks because male anglerfish have a pathetic life. But, if this is supposed to be me, then I'm kind of the... I'm probably like the female anglerfish, but I probably don't have an angler. So I'm just a fish. Oh, on my way back from the lodge, I ran into someone from back in the old days. It was the old man who runs the general store near the cabin. He and my dad were buddies, and he recognized me instantly since I looked so much like my father. The old guy is definitely a people person, and he loves to talk. He talked fishing non-stop until I excused myself. And by people person, that means he's made up of like 2 or more people, possibly in a trench coat. Strangely enough, though, it didn't bug me. Maybe because it kind of felt like talking to my father. Like, maybe this guy was my father. Maybe the father I knew when I was growing up wasn't my real father. Maybe my mom was cheating on my father with this general store guy. And, like, maybe that's why I have fishing in my blood. It's because General Store Guy is the one that is part shark. Yeah, I'm just adding more story to this then. I mean, if it goes there, that would be something. That would be kind of like, wow, I signed up for a fishing game and then I get family drama. You know? He told me that he's still running that shop after all these years. I'll definitely drop by whenever I need to buy fishing gear. Oh, if you notice on my little ear tails, they kind of look weird. It's supposed to look like grass, but it just kind of looks like aberrations, so I might actually change my ear tails back to what they were before. Mishan! Replay mode. What is this? It's just where I can catch fish. I guess this is my fishing quest? No, I will catch a bigger fish. Oh, hey, you can like go back and read the story again. That's pretty nifty. Like, some games don't allow you to go back and reread the story. Like, not even like visual novels do. Like, traditional visual novels, yeah, you have like backlog, but you mostly just have to either play it from the start or pick a chapter if the chapter's unlocked, but it doesn't like... Sometimes they don't have that. What tackle do I have? All the fish in the fishing location will be shown. Use up and down directional buttons to view the different fish. When you select the fish you need to catch to complete the mission target icon will be displayed. Tap set or press the square button and the best bait for a target fish will be automatically selected. Once it's set, the lock-on icon will be displayed. You'll see the rod you are currently using. Use the up and down directional buttons to change your rod. Speed, power, reeling speed, power, strength to fight fish, and durability. Line durability, that's what durability means. Like, how strong it is before it snaps, which, I've been watching Bunzel. He's a VTuber. He's a VTuber? They're a VTuber? I don't know their pronouns. Oh god. Skunk! Skunk by the window. But they were actually saying that there's really no kind of difference in fishing lines. Like, like, every fishing line's kind of the same, so it's either gonna break or it's not gonna break. Like, there's no, better fishing line, like super mega ultra fishing line or whatever. I think. If I remember correctly. Bunzel, if you see this and I'm wrong, you feel free to correct me. I hope that was the end of the thing. I suppose I can find the tutorial for it later. Alright! Alright, so X is fast reel. Or slow reel? Slow reel. Jammin' fishing tunes. Oh, they kept like the same line tension sound. Okay, L and R buttons change the camera. It asks me, do you want to go back? But I can't exit. I have to go back. A B again? I have a feeling I can do better on that later on. When I get better rods and stuff. Also, Bunzel, if you're watching this, and if you're not, and other people, I will do the... I will test out the Hooked on Bass Fishing game. That's also for the Vita. I'm gonna test it off screen to see if I want to actually put it on screen, because from what I hear, it's pretty bad. Like, what it's going for, and as a fishing game itself. Okay, I haven't caught like a small bluegill. Only medium bluegills here. Why does it have to flop around? I don't want to see it flopping around. That's kind of sad. I mean, it looks amazing though. Like, this is Vita graphics. Like, you can see kind of like a hang on. There we go. Get some better rescaling on that. But it looks pretty good. I mean, I guess if you're gonna make a fishing game, make the fish good. I guess we're expected to go to the shop and talk to the dude. Jesus Christ, what happened to your face? Like, there's just something about him that doesn't look quite right. Maybe it's his eye that looks kind of like it's melting off of his, like, off of his face. Depending on the season and location, the fish you catch varies. I guess I buy them with fish points. Yes. Blowfly maggot, a deep diver, and I take it that's bread. Okay, so this is like the road trip adventure to where like different lures catch different fish. I'm gonna buy, this looks like it's an actual lure, which should be reusable as long as the line doesn't break. These are just bait, so once the fish bites it, that's it. It's over! And I can just work up to these. Rod, sky blue rod, green spiral rod. This green spiral rod returns. Silver white, fire scarlet. That doesn't look like the fire rod, which actually looks like a hot rod. Violet sapphire rod looks pretty cool, and that's like all we can get. I'm sure once we like get more fish and stuff, more stuff will unlock. He'll be like, ah, you're the only patron of my shop. I can pay my bills now. Mission! The day dawned clear and bright with dazzling sunshine. Now this is what I call summer. The weather's only going to get hotter from here on out. But I bet it will feel a little cooler down at the lakeshore. Okay, an amur minnow. Like, do you really fish for minnows? The minnows I saw are like, they're really, really tiny. Like, they're like the first, as long as the first 2 digits of your finger. And like, skinnier than your, like half your, like as skinny as half your finger, as half the finger. Like, it's not something that would actually bite on a hook. It's like something you would have to catch with a net. Buy? Oh, I guess I can buy bait if I'm out here. Like, if I run out, I can just buy more bait. That's pretty handy. You gotta hold the button down, by the way. I accidentally didn't. Come on, fish! Get the stuff before. That's a crucian carp. Or it's a carp at least, but I think it's the crucian carp. That's a big goldfish. I forgot to check to see if I'm actually online. Still. Okay, I'm still online. Stick that over there. I like the fact that I don't have ads on my page, so I just load right up. But, okay, it's an Asian crucian cart. You're not what I need. I like the music. I'm surprised real fishing wasn't like this. Like the road trip adventure. Are you what I need? Kinda look like a pond smelt. Like, I can't press any of the buttons. To get out. Like, once it says, do you want to go back, it's like you have to go back. Grade B. I'll be a father myself not too long from now. You got plans, bucko? My wife is pregnant with our first baby. You sure it's yours? Maybe it's a fish. I can't wait until they're born. Sorry, I've read they are as plural, like the wife and the child being born. I'm like, wait, your wife's not born yet? No, they're just indicating that they don't know the gender of the kid. See, this is how you translate in from Japanese when they just say like Aka-chan, which just simply means baby. And Japan, like, they don't really have like set pronouns. They kind of have ways to indicate gender, but like they don't always are using them, so this is how you translate it when gender's not indicated. Cause I've seen times to where like, oh, this is a male dog, and then like the next episode or like the next chapter of manga, it's like, oh shit, that wasn't a male dog. Or a cat. Or hell, sometimes even people. But if I'm honest with myself, I don't know if I have what it takes. Oh gods, he's like, oh shit, I made a baby. I don't want baby. No baby. Baby bad. Baby scary. Am I cut out to be a good father? It doesn't matter now. You're going to be one whether you like it or not. I mean, you could ditch, but then you'd have to pay child support. You don't want to pay child support, do you now? Why is my eye not doing the thing? Ah, well. That's why I decided to come out here to the cabin alone by myself without my wife. This place is filled with memories of my own dad and how he was a terrible father and how I will probably just be like him, cause fuck if I know how to be anything else. I know fishing and that's it. I wasn't even allowed to care for a puppy. As a kid, I idolized him. I was sure he was the best dad in the whole world. Until I met my friends, who had better dads. So I had to kill them and steal their dads. I am here at the old cabin to follow in his footsteps, hoping it will change me somehow. And then I started growing gills. Summer is just beginning. By the time autumn comes, I hope I'll have found new maturity to face my life ahead. No. No, now is not the time that you get maturity. You had to have maturity before you made a baby. You don't just make kids and it's like, oh, I'm too immature for this. I can't deal with it anymore. No. Bad, no. The Gloomy Forest Trail. I only have 688 points. I want to buy a new rod soon. Another beautiful day of blue skies. This is it. The day I head down the forest trail and get eaten by a shark. I was showing off like the other part of the screen. Why is caps lock on? I'm not touching like anything. It's like it's my thing's been kind of messing up. Like phantom keystrokes. And I'm wondering if someone's kind of hacking my computer. Yep, that's me not having the right lure. Fuck! Good thing I bought 4 of them. I'm on, like, reeling the slowest I can reel, I think. Yeesh. 3 lips. Oh, gigantic. It's a pretty big ass fucking fish, I guess. Yeah, 65 centimeters. That's pretty big. Sure. No, I actually don't, but I don't know how to exit out of this. Like I was touching the Vita screen to see if I can exit out of that. That should be a great S. Great S. S. Snake emoji. Today, I walked the forest trail. To be honest, I used to hate the place. It's so dim and gloomy under the trees. And as a kid, it really freaked me out. My best friend got eaten by a giant spider. That's why it was freaky. I used to imagine the trees that stood shoulder to shoulder all around were monsters. Trees don't have shoulders. So obviously if your trees had shoulders, they were monsters. In the half-light, their gnarled forms looked like eerie faces luring down at me. I may be all grown up, but even now, I can't help feeling a little shiver. Whenever we had to go down the trail in the woods for some reason, I always clung to my dad with my eyes shut tight. "Don't worry, son," he'd say to me. "Dad's with you." And since I had my eyes closed, I could not see that it was not my dad that was carrying me, and thus I was carried to safety because I did not open my eyes. When I remember it, I can still feel the warmth of his strong hand resting reassuringly on my head. At least I thought it was his hand. Those strong hands that gave me a firm squeeze, saying wordlessly, "I'll protect you, son," as they choked the life out of me. Dad was strong that way. He knew how to show his love. Can I become a strong, loving father like him? Can I lovingly choke the life out of my child? I hope whoever is hearing this, like, if you can't see the screen, that you know that I'm just inserting some, like, random funny nonsense. Alright, I am just not liking how I'm positioned on the screen. That should be good. Oh god, I can still smell the skunk outside. At least I think it's a skunk. It could be something else. Today is going to be another hot one. When I get back, I need to clean up the study. But first I'll go fishing. Because it's all I know how to do. That is a pale chub. Yeah, I can't do anything about the flickering, sorry. I mean, if someone knows how to do something about the flickering, you can just drop me a line. Haha, get it? Drop me a line. We're fishing. I can't say the backgrounds look anything special. Like, I mean, Real Fishing had really pretty backgrounds, or the Road Trip Adventure had really pretty backgrounds. This music's kind of weird. I have to admit, the Pale Chub kind of looks pretty. I like its longer back fins. And it's got them, like, blue stripes on it. That's a fish I'd keep in my aquarium if it wasn't 48 centimeters long. Hey! While cleaning up Dad's study, I found some old photos. They were crime scene photos. Once from when I was a kid. Most of them are photos of me, but a few are of my dad killing people. I probably took those. At least I think I took those. I can't remember now. Funny, I can't remember much of any of my past. What's going on with me? All the photos of Dad show him wearing a big smile from somebody else. It's uncanny how much I look like my dad when he was my age. Almost too uncanny. Almost as if I was a clone. One thing that stood out about Dad is how he always looked like he was enjoying himself. That was kind of scary, especially with the murder thing. Anything he did, he threw himself into wholeheartedly and made it fun. Like, you know, getting rid of your neighbors. One time I asked him, "Dad, why are you having such a good time murdering our neighbors?" And he answered, "Because I'm with you, son." I'll never forget the feeling of joy and contentment that welled up inside me when the blood splattered across my face. I mean, when he said that. My dad just had a way of bringing joy into people's lives. His good nature was magnetic. People were drawn to him, like moths to a flame. Back in those days, any time spent with my dad was sure to be a great time. Great period time period. I want to become a man like that. A guy who people enjoy spending time with. The first step is to learn how to enjoy every moment myself, the way Dad did. The way disembowelment feels when you shove your hand into somebody's intestines and pull them out for the first time. Sorry. I'm getting too carried away with the narrative. smell something. Okay, skunk's gone. I think. Ice cream! I can buy a new rod. He's got new things to say. How are you enjoying fishing? I know it's never easy. Your father used to practice at the lake whenever he had a free time. His targets are the Asian crucian carp and the bluegill. I think both are edible. Why don't you try catching those as practice? Sure. Asian crucian carp and bluegill are the best fish for practice. Learn how fun it is to fish. You know, in a video game. I have to catch 5 each. Small? Is it small or above, or just they have to be small? If you catch anything bigger than that, well, it's mission fail. I can get the blue sky rod for like 500, 400 more 350 more points. I think I'm just gonna catch these fish. It's overcast today, but still hot. Alright, camera. There, now my blinking's a little better. But now my hat's covering my eyes again. No! It's going to be one of those muggy tropical nights, I bet. That's it? Probably gonna need more bait. Yeah, you just press the button and it just buys it. How was that toodoo toodoo sound? You are not a crucian carp. I think. Yeah, there's like arrows on the screen and I'm just ignoring them. Yeah, it's pretty simple to play this game. Oh, puts the fish on the hook, and then you just kind of press one of the 3 buttons to reel it in. Whenever the thing comes up, you either hit the rod or the analog or the D-pad to like to do the directions, and then you get a fish. Eventually, hopefully. Are you what I need? I needed a crucian carp and a bluegill. You are neither. You are a bluegill. So does each fish have its own theme? Or does it just kind of swap between themes? There's a speck on my Vita. Don't get in the rocks, fish! Is that my target? Heard a frog! Org! Yeah, I think it just alternates themes. They keep it interesting. I should note that there's, like, no delay between, like, the Vita and the screen. Like, almost, it's, I can see maybe a little, like, fraction of a delay, like, it's just kind of, only if you, like, squint you can see it, and it's like, that might be, like, enough for, like, some speedrunners and stuff, but it's just almost imperceptible. Unless you're, like, really, really looking really, really close. I'm not really moving for any other reason than just to change the scenery up a bit. Do you want to go back to the lodge? No, I don't! Stop! I have no choice but to go back to the lodge. I think that might be like... That one's kind of a more yellowish in color. Jackpot. Yeah, I guess if you get less than 300, it's a B automatically. If you get more, then it's an A. I don't know if you can get more than that. Even with the sun down, it's a sweltering night. Makes you crave something cool and refreshing, you know? Which reminds me of how my dad always bought me ice cream when we came out to the cabin. I don't know where the ice cream came from. We're in the middle of the woods. There's no ice cream vendors for miles. But I didn't question it. It was ice cream. I was a child. My mom was very strict about sweets, and she almost never let me eat them. Probably because she was the only one who had to deal with you, and you know what sugar does to some kids. They start bouncing off the walls. So Dad felt sorry for me, because he wasn't there to take care of me, and see that I was bouncing off the walls with sugar. So he kind of thought she was being mean and cruel when she was honestly trying to save her own sanity. But he had rules about the ice cream, oh no. Oh no, rules! Ice cream rules! I had to take my bath and scrub up properly first. Oh damn. Hello? Then when I got out of the bath, I could have ice cream. It tasted so good. I don't understand why you would take a bath before eating ice cream. I mean, I don't know how old he was. But, like, ice cream can get messy, so you're just kind of getting it all over yourself again, and then you're gonna have to bathe yourself again. I can understand, like, maybe, I don't know, like, washing your hands or something? But yeah, if you're gonna take a bath, you might as well just eat the ice cream before bath. As a kid, those ice cream moments were pure bliss for me. I still don't know where the ice cream comes from. Don't tell your mother, Dad would make me swear. Only after I swore secrecy would he give me the ice cream. Probably because if I went to my mother and asked like where the ice cream came from, she would know, and that would be a horrible secret. When I offered him a spoonful, he would always accept it with a smile. I only found out much later my dad actually hated eating sweets himself. He took a bite of ice cream to humor me. It killed him. Slowly. I was too young then to appreciate how kind my dad actually was. I really took him for granted. My goal now is to be as kind and loving towards my wife and our baby as my dad was to me. I will give my kids sweets and then vacate the house. And then after my wife puts a knife between my ribs for what I have done, I will understand that I am loved. That's my aim in life. I know I'm kind of making the story silly and dark, but I do appreciate having, like, these, like, fishing stories. Like, it's not just, like, catch biggest fish, get big boat, and zoom around. There's actually, you know, like, a story there it's simple. And it's got a little, you know, it's got something to it. Like, you know, like a family story or a friend's story. Like this other fishing game I play, Fishing Stars, is like, just like catch this fish. There's no real story there. It's like you want to catch like the big fish, but you know, here's like some quests to do in the meantime. There's no like overarching plot like there was in like Road Trip Adventure, like, hey, we need to clean the lake and like help this guy. And find out he's a fucking ghost. Why would I need more than one? I guess you can't buy more than one. Just load up on rods that give me all of them. So I guess we're gonna be catching the bass? I do need to catch the small ones, I guess. Alright, let me see if free mode is where I need to go. See, char. Scales have char. Roofing carpet. Alright. Let's see if these count. You're not what I want. I mean, there's no sense wasting the bait trying to cut the line. I mean, they could just toss this into my, like, fish bucket. I wonder if there's a legendary mysterious rod in this one. Or is this gonna be taken like a more serious thing? Alright, you I might need. It's just clipping through everything! Did you see it? Did it clip through the rock, didn't it? Okay, that's quest target. Options. What's in options? Okay, I can't see my mission from here. I need 3 more. I'll catch 3 more. And see if that makes the mission. It's hard to tell size on the screen. Like, if I need small ones, it's like... Cause like you see them big on the screen and then it's like, okay, they're small. Alright, 1 more should do it. For the mission. I had a fish that was like over 10 centimeters. Well over 10 centimeters. Possibly even 20 centimeters. Okay, that's not a small one. Okay. Wait, no. I need like 4 bluegills, so I might as well get them while I'm here too, and then I can see whether I made the mission or not. You're not a bluegill. You're a bluegill. Bluegill! Crap. Oh well. I'll fish up another goldfish. I do have my mic unmuted, don't I? That would be a horrible blunder all this time. Yeah, it's unmuted. It's things you think about when you're fishing. You're not what I need, I think, maybe. You are a minnow. smalls on this one too, didn't I? Neither are you. Nah, whatever. You have like zoomed in and zoomed out. I do hope they continue the Fish Eyes real fishing series. I hope it's not dead. Like, I think it's like one of those mainstay fishing games that's been around for forever. Or at least the PlayStation 1. Like, there was always probably gonna be a Rapala, Cabela, or whatever. Fishing, whatever, Bass Pro Shop. But I like this because it's different. It's not connected to, like, any American hunting shops. Okay, that one's a small one. That one should count. I hate that I'm getting all these other fish on, like, my infinity bait. Like, come on, you're supposed to go after, like, the expensive stuff. As for other games to stream on my Vita, I'm not certain if I'm actually going to stream any other games. Other than the ones I've said. Like, now that I can, I'm kind of like, should I stream Freedom Wars? But then I'm like, I'm not really good at Freedom Wars. I honestly haven't gotten that far in the game and I need to restart. Yeah, fish, this is dead bait. What the? You weren't supposed to bite it! It was dead! You don't want dead stuff, do you? Well, it's a cover. It's a carp. They'll eat anything. Dead, alive, rocks. Think of other Vita games I might want to stream. Maybe Ore Shika. That's a unique game. But I'm not certain I'm any good at it. It's got like a lot of complicated rules and stuff. And it doesn't kind of ease you into it, or like the way it eases you into it is very confusing? Because it's like, go to this place and do this thing, and you go to that place and everything's just kind of hard to do. And you would be like, if this is a tutorial place, why is it hard? There's always that one fish. What else do I have? There's Equilibrium, which is like a free game that I also don't really understand how to play. This looks like a big fish. Hi, Bluegill! I really want you. Damn, that's a big fish. Go away, nobody likes you. You're what I want. Or at least, you're the fish I want. Can't say I've watched any more of that fishing anime yet. It's still on my to-do list. It's only like 12 episodes. It'll eventually get done. Unlike my car anime, which is like 39 episodes that I'm slowly getting through. I do have the right tackle for the bluegill, right? Yeah? Okay. It got caught on the log. I don't think fish would do that. I've never seen my fish get caught on a log. I've seen them bump into the side of the tank when they were zooming around, though. That one looks pretty big. Oh yeah, it's pretty big. Honestly, I've never played the Rapala or the Bass Pro Shop games yet. I have one on my Switch. It was like $5. So I was like, $5? Yeah, let me mess with that. Alright, let's go back to the cabin and see how much of this we've actually done. New record. I'm kind of glad they stopped the flopping around in the road trip adventure. Because it's like, these fish are horribly dying of suffocation. Which, like, some people fished for, like, to keep the fish and eat them, and some people are like, I just fished to, like, take a picture of it and actually throw it back in the water. Alright. What the hell was my... Do I have to go to the shop? Okay, all of that counted. So, free mode is, like, just for your shop missions. You did it! You achieved your goal! It was good practice, right? I guess. Asian crucian carp and bluegill are often seen in the lake. They are great to practice your fishing skills on. Here's a reward for you achieving your goal. Probably because those two fish are the most likely to bite on anything you throw at them. Versus, like, other fish that might have particular sensitivities to bait. Keep on trying. Come and talk to me whenever you want. I got, I got kneaded bread, or kneaded dough. It's either bread dough or, like, bread. Oh no, more kneaded bread. Forget all your troubles and fish. Forget that you have a wife and kid that you must support. Well, it's almost the 2-hour mark. I know I spent a lot of time, like, trying to get the stream working. But I'm gonna do another mission. And then call it. I forgot for my title to add a -01. I will do that later. I mean, I'll do a mission or 2 or 3, or like if I just, you know, want to keep fishing. The aquarium in the basement isn't working. Now what do? You fix it! You go to a pet shop and you buy the stuff you need to fix it. That's it? Like, the aquarium isn't working? What do I do? I'm gonna go fish. Yes, let's get things to put into the fish tank. And this is 5 minutes on this. Yeah, this area looks like the last area. What is this? Sega bass fishing? I don't think you're the size I want. 404, fish not found. Finally! Mission! I mean, I don't think fish even sound like that when they're on the ground. That sounds like more when they're in the water, when they're slapping around. Yeah, there we go. Grade A. Grade A fish. In the basement of the cabin, Dad kept something very special to him. His own aquarium full of piranha. He would sometimes put fish he caught in the tank so he could look at them later. They didn't quite fit. They were miserable. For him, down there with the fish was the ultimate relaxation spot. But the aquarium pumps aren't working. Buy some new ones. Probably because they've been disused for so long. You'd probably just need to buy new tubing, and then you'd have to just check the pump to see if it works. And then buy a new air stone. In my mind's eye, I can see his face looking sad at what's become of his beloved aquarium. My dad could fix anything. In fact, this isn't the first time that the aquarium broke down. Suddenly, I feel like my dad had set a challenge for me. Well, I accept. You died. I need to add that as the as a sound effect. After several hours of toil, when I was ready to throw in the towel, something my dad once said flashed into my mind. This little fuse is the key. It's small, but we can't do without it. Just like you, son. I'm a fuse. And with that memory, I was immediately able to identify why the aquarium was broken. It didn't have me, the little fuse. Just an old blown fuse. I don't know aquariums have fuses. The only things that really blow on an aquarium are the lights. And that's just light bulbs. It felt like Dad had come to my rescue. What aquarium do you have that is pulling that much power to blow a fuse? I guess he wins this round. Aw, that's nice. Now that the aquarium is up and running again, it looks amazing, and I understand why it meant so much to him. The old man's shop is still selling aquarium supplies, it seems. So I'll drop by there soon to pick up some things I need. So I guess this is the part where we get to keep an aquarium. And I guess in the road trip adventure we didn't get to keep one because we were like catch and release. Although that's usually the fun part of all these fishing games, is having an aquarium to put stuff in. Ah, I miss Fish Island. You got so many pretty aquariums to put your fish in. And Wii Fishing Resort has aquariums. Which, I might play that game if I can get the Wiimote up and running effectively. I played a bit of it before, and it's a very interesting game. It has somewhat of a story, but, like, there are people you talk to and things you do that all involve fishing. Yeah, I should go back to this because I am going to call it here. There we go. Thanks everybody who joined me today, and thanks everybody who's joining me in the future on the YouTubes. I'm kind of glad that I was able to get my Vita up and running, and I'm able to share this game with you. Now, you know, I can get the Vita game out of the way, and then we can move on to the 3DS game afterwards. Like, you know, I just want to see how much, like, similar they are, and it looks like, at least so far, at least these last two, they've had a storyline. Even if it's kind of like, well, this one just seems to be a very simple storyline. But, like, Road Trip Adventure, I do like the paranormal aspect that it dipped into. That was a very, it was a nice touch. I mean, of course, everything involved fishing, but then they talked about their life, and I kind of wish they would kind of have gone more, like, had a little bit, like, that didn't really involve fishing, but it's, I don't know, it's a start. It's still a good game. I give it 5 stars, which is pretty good praise coming to me since it has a bro tag. Well, maybe not a bro tag. It has a male protagonist. Bro tag is very specifically a term I use for games with male protagonists that are like bros, bro-ish. Yes, Roge British, not bro-ish. Bro-ish. Yeah, there. Sure. Sure. But I usually, as you know, don't play too many games with male protagonists. But I guess these fishing games I'm gonna have to put up with it just to fish. Wii Fishing Resort has a selectable protagonist, as you, Fishing Star? Like, that one, it doesn't have a, it has Nami, which is the, she's kind of like the guide to the game, but you are, like, the fisher person with your rod and stuff. She talks to you, in the second person? I think it's the second person, like when they're talking to you. I think first person is I, me, my. Second person is you, and of course third person is like, the rest of the pronouns. But yeah, that one doesn't, you're just kind of like a rod and a line and a lure. That's your character, rod, line, and lure. So we'll see where this real fishing adventure takes us. And then we'll see what the 3DS one takes us, and then the PSP one. Then the PlayStation 2? No, wait. The DS. I think there's one on the DS. And then the PlayStation 2, unless there's like a Game Boy Advance one. And then the PlayStation 2, if there's one on the PlayStation 2. And then the PlayStation 1. And then... I guess I'm gonna have to, like, do the other fishing games. Yeah. Because then I'll be out of real fishing. So, Sprouts, take care of yourselves, have fun gaming. I'll be back sometime. I know I said I'd be back like Wednesday or Thursday was wait, no, I did Revenant Saga. Or I said I'd be back I'll be back sometime with something else. I'm gonna try Sunday, Monday as my fishing days, and then any other day of the week that I can just drag myself in front of my computer and have time to do will be any other game. So far it's gonna be Revenant Saga and At Dead of Night, which I may, like I said, do off-screen. Other news, the Real Fishing Road Trip Adventure Omake is coming along. I have to go through the whole, of course, the record book and just catch all the fish still yet. I haven't forgotten it. I haven't forgotten you guys on that. So look forward to that on YouTube. It's just me, Mavrinthia, on YouTube. So like youtube.com/Mavrinthia? No, not Rev Theory. Me, my name, my username. M A B E blah 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 blah. I can do this. Apparently my closed caption went out at some point. Whoops. I think it might be when I start the typings. Why is there a channel error? My WebSocket works perfectly. There we go. Even though it's kind of too late now. Stop. Goodbye, everybody. This time for sure. See you next time. Whether it's fishing or whatever game I'm playing or whatevers. Have fun, stay safe, stay inside, wear a mask, get vaccinated, drink the blood of those that are vaccinated if you cannot get vaccines, which probably will, you know, give you the vaccine, hopefully. That's how it works, right? You know, you drink people's blood and you gain their powers? That's... yeah? 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 Okay. Bye.